Said Master Crooked to Master Twisted. "Let us earn some money by a trick." So they went to a village and, after stealing a bullock, hid it away. When the owner wandered all over the village looking for the lost bullock, Master Crooked said to him, "My master, the great fortune-teller Twisted, is newly arrived in the village. He is now staying in the village rest house. Why not consult him?" So the owner went and consulted Twisted, who, after pretending to look at his books, said, "Go due east from this rest house until you come to a big mango tree. Then turn to the right and go until you come to a big tamarind tree. Then go due north until you come to a big banyan tree. If you find your bullock there, give me my consultation fee of 10 silver coins. If you do not find it, then I am a mountebank and do not give me any fee." The owner went to the directed place, and of course the bullock was there. The owner gave 10 silver coins to Twisted in gratitude. Crooked and Twisted were just making ready to leave the rest house when the village headman arrived. "I want to consult the great master astrologer," said the headman, whose wonderful prediction about the missing bullock is the subject of all talk in the village. "My gold beetle box was stolen last night. Will you please find it for me?" "The stars are not favorable for consultation at present," replied Twisted. "Please come in the morning, and I will tell you where to find the beetle box." When the headman had gone, Twisted suggested to his companion that they should run away at once. But Crooked pointed out that the whole village would chase them if they were seen running away. "Let us wait until night has fallen," he suggested. When night fell, Twisted said, "Let us go now," but Crooked replied, "Let us wait for the moon." Now it happened that the thief who stole the golden beetle box was a fellow named Luck, and in the darkness he came steal-thinly to the rest house and listened from beneath the floor to find out whether the fortune-teller had learnt the truth from the stars. Twisted said to Crooked, "Why did you ever make me start this game? Now I have to run away as if I were a common thief, yes, a thief." And Crooked replied, "Do not blame me, blame Luck." "Blame Luck." The thief from underneath the floor heard only the words "common thief" and "blame Luck," and thought that they were speaking about him. So, trembling with fear, he said, "Master astrologer, I am the unfortunate Luck who stole the beetle box. I confess that I buried the beetle box underneath the stairs of the cemetery rest house. Please do not give me away to the headman." "All right, Luck," replied Twisted. "You may go now." Luck went away gratefully. The next morning when the headman came, Twisted was able to tell him where he would find the lost beetle hawks. The headman found it and gave Twisted 100 silver coins as consultation fee. He also took Crooked and Twisted to his house for breakfast. Just as Crooked and Twisted were saying adieu to the headman, a king's messenger arrived and gave the headman the following information. A fleet of 7 merchant ships filled to the brim with jewels had arrived at the king's city that morning, and the merchant who owned the ships had challenged the king to a bet. He had a small iron box with him, and he had said to the king, "If, on the 7th day from now, any astrologer in your kingdom can tell what is inside this small iron box, I will give you these 7 ships with all their treasure. But if none of your astrologers can tell correctly, you must surrender me your kingdom." The king accepted the bet, thinking that it would be an easy matter for the court astrologer, but the court astrologer had confessed his inability to say what the box contained. So the king had sent messengers all over the kingdom to find a master astrologer. The headman, after listening to the messenger's tale, said joyfully, "Take Master Twisted to the king. He will surely be able to tell what the box contains." So Crooked and Twisted had to go along with the messenger to the king. Twisted assured the king that he would be able to tell what the box contained on the appointed day. The king was overjoyed and gave Twisted a fine house with many servants and wonderful food. The 2 cheats enjoyed themselves to the full, and on the night before the appointed day, Crooked said to Twisted, "We have lived royally, and we have enjoyed ourselves. We will not run away, nor will we face disgrace tomorrow. Let us go and drown ourselves in the sea." "But we can swim," protested Twisted, who did not quite like the idea of committing suicide. "We will swim out to sea," exclaimed Crooked, "and we will swim on and on until we are exhausted. Then we shall drown." So the 2 went and jumped into the sea. As they swam past one of the 7 treasure ships, they heard a child's voice saying, "Grandfather, you are the master merchant's cook, and surely you know the secret." An old man's voice replied, "Child, why do you want to know what does not concern you?" I want to know," said the child petulantly. "I will not go to bed until you tell me." "You naughty child," said the grandfather. But the child went on asking, "Please tell me, please tell me." At last the grandfather gave in. "Listen, child," said the grandfather. "Inside the iron box there is a brass box. Inside the brass box there is a silver box. Inside the silver box there is a gold box. Inside the gold box there is an ounce of the choicest perfume. Now go to bed." Crooked and Twisted, who had been listening to the conversation, silently congratulated each other and swam back to the shore. Next morning, needless to say, Twisted was able to tell correctly what the iron box contained, and the merchant had to surrender his treasure ships to the king. Twisted was appointed court astrologer on the spot and was taken back to the palace by the king for a chat. While Twisted was away at the palace, Crooked went back to their fine house and set fire to it. He also deliberately scorched his hands. He then rushed to the palace and, prostrating himself before Twisted, he said, "Forgive me, my master, for all your books are burnt. A fire broke out in your house, and all my efforts to save your precious books were of no avail." Twisted, on hearing the news, shed tears, beating his breast and tearing his hair. Oh, he cried, "how can I make any more predictions, for all my books are lost?" The king soothed him with kind words and appointed him a minister of state to console him. The king then looked at the scorched hands of Crooked and said, "Such true and faithful servants are rare. You risked your life for the books of your master. I need men like you," and he made Crooked commander of the royal army. Read by me, Emma, Timbre Music Channel. Please subscribe and click the bell button to get notification when we upload new tale.